Hi all, this video lecture we are going to discuss about use case modeling. I hope you all know what is a use case. Let me first define what is a use case. So use case is nothing but the feature what you are going to develop in the system. Okay. So this is nothing but the interaction between the user and the system. So what the use cases will do is it will capture and document the functional requirements of the system. So this is going to tell how the system will benefit the user. Okay. So use case is nothing but the functional requirements of the system. Okay. So when it comes to use case diagram, this is a visual way to document the user goals and explore the possible functionalities of the system. Okay, so when it comes to use case diagram, there are three modeling components, major or main modeling components. One is actor, then the second one is use cases, and the third one is a relationship. So you can see in this example, teacher is an actor, and recording the class grades is the use case, that is the functional requirement. And the review transcript is a use case. Whereas authorized staff worker and students are some of the actors involved in the system. And this links between the actor and the use case is nothing but the relationships. Okay. So as I told you, first actor means the people involved in the system. It may be internal or maybe external. Anyone who involved in the system is called actors. So for finding the actors, these are all some of the questions which will help you to find out who are all the actors for your system. Who or what will use the main functionality, who is going to provide the input, or what is going to use the output, who will need the support from the system, are there any other software system with which these one need to interact, are there any other hardware devices used or controlled by the system. So finding an answer for all these questions, you can find out who are all the actors involved in the system. Next is a relationship. Okay, so you can have different types of relationship. Okay, so it can be either a generalization or a specialization. So when it comes to an association, this type of arrow marks will be used. So a student, a graduate, a student can be a maybe a full-time student or a part-time student, something like this. So there can be associations between the actors. So when it comes to use cases, again in use cases also there can be so many types of relationship between one use case and the other use case. Like includes, see here we have taken one example. So process order will include another use case called validating the login. So only if it is a valid user, they can go for processing the order. Then extends. So hire employee, hire international employee. So hire international employee extends the class hire employee. So this is like your inheritance. Okay, then generalization. A validate user, it can be retinal scan or it can be a key card scan. So these are some of the relationship with respect to use cases. Similarly, with respect to actors also, you can have different associations. And with respect to use cases also, you can have different associations. So this is a sample use case diagram for a course management system. So we have identified three actors. One is course administrator, and the other two actors are student and tutor. So we can consider source and the sink. Source is going to be the course administrator, and sink is going to be the student and the tutor. So these are all some of the use cases involved in the course management system. First one is you will be able to view the list of courses, then manage the topics for a course. Then you can have manage course information, view the course calendar, view the tutors who are all available, and you can manage the tutor information and assign the courses to the tutor. These are all some of the use cases identified. And this rectangle represents the boundary for the use cases. It is an optional one. Okay. So these three are main: actors, use cases, and the links. These three are major components. Boundary is optional. Okay. So when you are giving the links, you have to see to that which particular actor is involved in that particular use case. Accordingly, you have to link. When it comes to managing the course information, student have nothing to do with managing the course information. Only the administrator will manage what all the topics need to be included for a course and what all the information has to be given. So only we have to include the course administrator and not the student. So you can see there is no link between the student and the managing the topics or managing the course information. When it comes to viewing the course calendar, both the administrator and the tutor and the student, all three can access the calendar. So like this, for each and every use cases, you have to find who are all involved and you have to link it accordingly. This is how you will draw a use case diagram. Hope you all understood. Thank you.